The Voynich Manuscript. The Voynich Manuscript has been dubbed the most mysterious book in the world. Carbon dated back to the 15th century, yet no one has been able to translate the mysterious handwritten language or strange illustrations. The book was named after the book dealer who purchased it in 1912, Wilfrid Voynich, and appears to be some sort of botany codex, although none of the plant illustrations resemble any kind of plant known on Earth. Wilfrid Voynich himself spent much of his life trying to decipher the book, and after his death the book was donated to Yale University in 1969, where it has spent the rest of its days being studied by both linguists and cryptozoologists alike. None have been able to translate the book. Here are some of the most interesting theories of what the Voynich manuscript could be. But before we get into it, don't forget to click that like and subscribe button so that you never miss an episode of Weird or What. Dr. Dan Borish, a doctorate in microbiology and former worker of the secret military US forces, claims that the book has been written in enciphered Hebrew and describes some sort of alien technology from the future for creating DNA with sound. Dr. Borish claimed that the drawing known simply as the Blue Cube could represent the Orion Cube, an extraterrestrial device allegedly hidden by the US government. According to legend, the Orions were a race of human beings sent back from the future who gifted President Eisenhower with a cube capable of predicting the future. Another theory suggests that the book was a medieval store of women's knowledge. Dr. Gerald Cheshire claims that rather than code, the manuscript is written in a local dialect of Proto-Romance, from which many modern European languages sprang. Cheshire states that the language used was common to the Mediterranean during the medieval period, but it was seldom written in official or important documents because Latin was the language of royalty, church and government. He says that as a result, Proto-Romance was lost from record until now. Philosopher William Romaine Newbold argued that the book could have been written by Roger Bacon himself, a famous medieval English philosopher and friar who placed considerable emphasis on the study of nature. Newbold claimed that if the book were to be correctly decoded, it could prove that Bacon had used both telescopes and microscopes to anticipate modern germ theory. Of course, there are some who believe that the Voynich manuscript is nothing more than an ancient hoax, designed to baffle philosophers, cryptologists and linguists for many years to come. If this is the case, then the author of the book certainly achieved what he or she set out to do. But what do you think? Could the book have been left behind by aliens? Was it written in a foreign language or code? Will the code ever be cracked, or is the whole thing just a brilliant hoax? Let me know what you think in the comments section, and make sure you join us next time for another episode of Weird or What.